let's hop into it. Buying packs today. I have several topics today to talk about. Volume 1. Volume 2. Let's go. Volume number 2. Solomon Judd. Arrow Force. No, it's then next, Thousand Eyes Bible. Spell a mask. Let us begin. Right. Why did I choose to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Aokiji today instead of many other titles, many other games, guys? It's because the games are crap, guys. The games are crap. The games are not good. That's why we have to play your Aokiji over all these games. Alright, I looked at the PS4 library and stuff, and I'm just like, I can't do this. I cannot play this. I cannot do a let's play of these games. You know, these games have to be played at this point, else I'm not gonna record them. Not gonna publish them like you guys think I'm going to. Alright, I was about to make the part 2 of DBZ Kakarot, right? You know, but before I started, I was so close to start, I cancelled it and I started this Yu-Gi-Oh! You know why, guys? You know why? Because I start to look back at things and I'm like, Dragon Ball wasn't really that great. It wasn't that great. I'm not saying that it's trash, garbage. It is not garbage. Dragon Ball is not. Listen, guys. Dragon Ball is not a garbage anime. It is not trash, but it is overhyped, guys. It is just overhyped. If I look at it, guys, just kind of boring. Dragon Ball overall has boring cutscenes. Look at the whole DBZ Kakarot game. Trash game. The game only gets interesting during the Android saga. So you expect me to play until I'm there? That's so much, bro. No. You think I'm gonna sit through hours of rendering a video where so much could go wrong just to render some anime cutscenes of Dragon Ball? Seriously, over this? Some boring ass DBZ cutscenes. You know how many views the first part of DBZ Kakarot had? You know how many views? It made 20 views, guys. 20 views. 24 views, guys. 24 views. You know how long it took for me to render the first part? You know how long it took me and it only got 20 views? And I can do something else? I get way more views and it doesn't take hours. You think I'm gonna do this entire Let's Play project or PS4 games in general, PlayStation games in general? You think I'm gonna play through them all, sit through all the rendering for 20 views something? Guys, either the internet is empty as hell, nobody's on social media, or you guys don't care about Dragon Ball. Nobody cares about. I feel like nobody cares about the Dragon Ball at all. Even the guys who are in these fan bases, they don't care. they don't care, guys, because where the views at? Where the views at? You know, and I'm one of the only ones who actually play this game because I could just ignore this. I could just ignore Kakarot and just stick with the games I have, but I have to show you guys at least something like Kakarot because there are games I'm never gonna really show y'all. They're on the PS4, big AAA games I just don't care for. Alright, but I'm gonna tell you one thing some of y'all don't know, is that Akira Toriyama, he never really cared about the anime Dragon Ball. He never really cared about the Dragon Ball. Alright, he never really cared. He never really cared about Dragon Ball. He never really cared about his fans. He hated his fans. Akira Toriyama hated DBZ. He hated Vegeta. He hated almost everyone from the Dragon Ball. He hated all of them. He hated his fans. His fans hated him. And this anime overall is trash. Overall it is. Not all of it is trash, but overall it is trash. Alright, it's an unwatchable piece of garbage. Like almost every anime out there. Like almost every toy animation. And you guys, you weeps don't like it when I talk about this. You know, that's how it is. You anime weeps, that's the thing, you anime weeps watch everything as long as it's anime, as long as it's Dragon Ball. I know if I continue with my DBZ Kakarot Let's Play, you guys gotta watch it. You guys gotta suck that shit up. If there would be a Vegeta movie, a Vegeta's backstory, all you guys would watch it. You would still watch it. You would still hype it. You would still lose your shit over a Vegeta backstory or Vegeta live action. The Vegeta live action movie. This is what you guys would want. You guys would really hype this. This would be a thing, guys. This is how sad. This is how desperate you weeps need. Do stuff. Alright, guys, that's why you know, I'm done with you know, making like big projects where I take like an entire day to do this and I get like 24 views. This is a joke. This is garbage. You know, you guys want to blame it on me, or you're not as good as a you know, content creator, but I'm gonna blame the product, the game itself. You know how popular Dragon Ball is? Well, Dragon Ball is no longer as popular. That's what it means, guys. 10 years ago, this would make hella views. This is something we already. I watched this before on YouTube. Guys have been longer here on YouTube. Right, I see this. I see how the community. How the haters, how the hate are. The best example, you can take Etika, right? Let's just take Etika. Etika's channel, Etika's channel is no longer there. But I used to be subscribed to Etika. I was one of his subscribers. You know, so I see this. I see some of his lives. And how, you know, how some of your subs, right? Some of his viewers typed all type of comments, you know, that he has to get drunk, he had to be wasted, he had to just do stuff. He did everything you guys told him to do because you gave him donation. You know, you just gave him donation. He just did everything. You pretty much controlled him. You had control over the games he played, over the things he said, over the things he did. And he did not want this, but he did it because he was a big channel, and he got big donations. But you guys see what happened to Etika, what he did, and I could be wrong, but I believe that, you know, I believe that's the thing, and things happen to Etika like this. Alright, and then you have, you know, after after Etika unalived himself. After Etika unalived himself, we just see many write comments like, "Oh, I miss Etika and stuff like that. I miss him. You know, where were you guys at? You only miss Etika now that his channel is gone. Now that he's gone. Now you guys miss Etika." Guys, I was there when Etika was YouTuber, when the Joy-Con boys, when all you guys jammed, right? When all you guys jumped for the Etika. The jump for Etika trend, I was there. All the memes, guys. This is, you know, this is where many gonna end if they don't listen to themselves and, you know, value their time. I value my time. I'm not gonna just post trash, alright, just for some stupid cutscenes and it makes no views. This makes no sense. It makes no sense. That just means everything is overhyped as hell. Alright guys, and it's too late. Now there's just gonna be AI videos, guys. There's just gonna be AI videos, and a lot of y'all are so desperate you're okay with it. If that's the case, that's all we're gonna get, and things just gonna get worse from now. You cannot stop this AI stuff. You cannot stop these guys from they're gonna. Right, guys, you guys just want guys like Etika, you know, you want us to be just like him, be here, go on live, do crazy stuff. You guys type in comments, we're your friends, we're your followers, we're your subs, we like you. You know, if you don't drink this bottle, if you don't play this game, then we're not your friend anymore. If you don't react like a total retard, if you don't jump and scream, we gotta unsubscribe. We're not gonna watch you. You have to do this. You have to do this to keep these guys engaged with you, which means they don't want no mature content. They don't. So all this, I seen all this, guys. I seen how Etika's channel got terminated. I seen how these guys typed in comment how he got the dogs, guys. When he got dogs, I seen this. I seen these guys laughing about this. I seen these guys laughing about what happened to Etika, guys. They're making fun, bro. They're making fun of it. You know, it's just some of y'all want to ignore this. Some of you actually think that they really cared about us. Nobody. That's the thing. Nobody is talking about Etika. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is anyone talking about Etika since he's gone? What happened to Etika? Why is nobody talking about this? Where are the videos? If you guys cared, care so much about Etika. Where's the content about him? Where's nobody talking about this? Everyone just wanna bring up the mental health. Mental health for Etika, right? Mental health. We need to do something about the mental health. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? The videos are not there, guys. So you guys just looking for content creators like this. You don't like to follow, content creators who don't do this, and then you guys just want to watch AI stuff over, which means everything we got wasn't that good. And you don't care. You don't care about that. Well, if that's the case, I don't care. I don't have to care. I don't have to sit here. I don't have to do none of that. Alright, guys. Nothing happens in these animes. Nothing happens. Nothing happens, guys. What even happens in Dragon Ball? A villain comes. They have to train. They have to fight. Goku gets unalived. They need to go get the Dragon Ball. They need to wait a year until they can revive Goku. They can only revive someone twice with the Dragon Ball. Then another villain comes. Then comes a villain, you know, Goku does Kamehameha, right? Then Cell comes. Cell also does Kamehameha. Everyone does Kamehameha, right? That's it. Vegeta is there. Nobody likes Vegeta. Alright. You know, Vegeta is arguably worse than Goku. And Goku is already a horrible character. Goku is horrible, guys. Goku is horrible. Goku got ruined. Goku got ruined in the Dragon Ball Super. He got ruined. They changed him. They changed Goku's shape. Body, how he looks. They changed his personality, they made him dumber, if that's possible. And Vegeta is worse. Vegeta should not even be talked about. Vegeta should not even be mentioned. If you talk about DBZ, you should only mention Goku, Krillin, maybe Bulma, maybe Piccolo. But not Vegeta. Vegeta came way too late, guys. Vegeta don't matter. Vegeta is just you know, I think the most hated character, Akira Toriyama hated him, guys. Why did Vegeta never won a fight? He never won a battle. Vegeta always lost all his battles. Why would somebody do this? His own anime. You know, and I'm tired of you manga readers. Just because I don't read manga, I'm not supposed to enjoy. He's like, oh, you need to read the manga. I don't want to read. I don't want to read, bro. It's not because it's a manga. I just don't want to read. I don't want to read, guys. I just want to watch animations. All of this is trash. Nothing happens in Dragon Ball. It's always the same. Always a new villain, and then Goku gets a transformation. Alright, you guys are just obsessed with a new transformation. And that's it. And you're willing to watch. Same with One Piece. They all go on a new island. And that's it. And till this day we don't know what the One Piece is. The villains are trash. Alright, I don't care how much you go. What about Wano Kuni? What about Wano Kuni? What about Dressrosa? What about Dressrosa? What about Skypiea? What about Alabasta? What about Crocodile? What about these guys are so different than the other anime villains? Anime is all about just getting a new transformation, beating the same villain with just a different skin, going on a new island, and chasing after someone, chasing after your rival, chasing after your crush. The main antagonist chasing after their rival and stuff. What do you want to watch, guys? Most of y'all want to just watch this. You're okay with AI, so we're never gonna get the high quality anime again, guys. You guys keep waiting for all of this. But if these PlayStation games would really be that great, guys, if they really would be great, I would not be here and just play like a PSP game that came out 10 years ago, guys. I wouldn't do this. It has nothing to do with laziness. It has just something to do with, you guys expect me to post just like a video with some anime cutscene, but like some weaker because it's Dragon Ball cutscene, and just get a few views. Like, guys, be honest. Be honest. At this point, you guys just want to make fun of me. It goes beyond the video. You guys are ready to pretend to like these games just so you can comment. You don't care, don't you? Because I don't really care. Most, like, not every game I play I like really generally enjoy it, guys. You know, but you guys don't know me for real, so you can't tell with what I enjoy. So I can see with which one of you are also just kind of faking it. Because I don't watch Dragon Ball. I watched, like I said, guys, I watched entire Dragon Ball, I watched entire Dragon Ball Z, I watched entire Dragon Ball Super. I watched a little bit of GT. Not all of it, a little bit. I watched some movies. But I don't watch this anymore. I'm like, you know, I seen everything. You guys probably think I'm still watching. Now when I go back and play Kakarot, I'm like, this didn't age well. This cutscene didn't age well. This goes for everything. None of this I watch anymore. These creators know that you guys are so sensitive. You're so sensitive. They have to make all these protagonists, all black. They all have to be bland. The story has to be bland. The animation cannot be too good, right? Because nobody gonna watch the movie. They do this for y'all. They're making these things. These things are not for me. These things are done like this on purpose, guys.